ran over me with a lawnmower.
That girl ain't right.
Speak for yourself.
Are you refreshed? 'Cause I
I'm
didn't
so
yet.
refreshed. I had Pringles for breakfast.
I'm gonna eat my pizza the way I want it.
Yes.
The kitchen scene
Yes,
and the
it was very
Raptors
much.
Oh, that was horrific.
Was
terrible.
That was like the least gruesome
I was like,
thing I've ever
no.
I don't know
seen.
why.
I cannot watch Pedro die again. I can't do it. I can't do it.
So he goes and he seals the
welds
door,
it shut.
welds it shut. But now we get into the reason we are here. Welcome everybody to Con Culture Podcast. This is probably the cleanest, crispiest, most high definition you're ever gonna see the four of us. But we are in an amazing set for this podcast. We are here in partnership with Alien Earth FX new series that's coming out August 12th. And we're going to be talking about that. And we're going to talk a little bit about San Diego Comic-Con and what we've been doing here. We've been here for multiple days. You can probably see it on our faces. We're a little exhausted.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Are you refreshed? 'Cause I
I'm
didn't
so
yet.
refreshed. I had Pringles for breakfast.
Oh, that's
so.
yeah. If you want to know what we had for breakfast, none of them are healthy. Like our mothers would be mortified with what we ate. But yeah, we're gonna do a little rundown of what we've been doing this weekend. So we're gonna start off with, I think the first thing we did was I'll talk a little bit about it because the team was like on a plane trying to get here and weren't able to make the activation, but we got to see the King of the Hill activation that's right near here, near the crash site that they have here for Alien Earth. And it was a fun experience. They're bringing the series back there as well. So Hulu's bringing back King of the Hill. We're getting to meet up with the gang a little bit after, and they had Arlen, Texas recreated here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It looked
FX
so cool. The footage of it has me like so mad. I got FOMO.
It was so fun because we got to just tour Arlen. We got to get T-shirts and merchandise. I got a Dale's Dead Bugs hat, which was really fun.
Propane
There
accessories.
was propane and propane accessories, and since we're all from San Antonio, you'll love this: breakfast tacos.
Oh,
Breakfast
Wow.
tacos
Nice.
are
Wow.
as Texan as it gets. We had
yeah.
some eggs and avocado in there. It was delicious.
Were there bean and cheese?
There was not. It was just egg and avocado.
okay.
But it was flour tortillas, and they were
Okay. Okay. I will
Okay.
give it to them. I will give it to them.
chef's kiss. It was delicious. But yeah, no, it was a fun activation. Clocky Chen, who is not with us right now, ran over me with a lawnmower, and then
that girl ain't right.
she proceeded to crush everybody in like the ring toss. They had her go through it multiple times because she was in cosplay.
Oh, nice.
And she was like the only press person in cosplay, and they just kind of kept making her do all the activities so that they could get their shots. So they were using her for press, which was great. That was a lot of fun. And then the team got here, and we were able to do more stuff together, especially that night, Thursday night. We got to go out and see the Fantastic Four.
Woo!
We got a chance to see it, and I'm going to make our way down. What did you think? And this spoiler ahead for Fantastic Four. We are going to just do a deep dive because I've already given my spoiler free.
I'm so bad whenever it comes to spoilers. Like I always feel bad. But oh my gosh, I think it was fantastic. One would say. I think it really did a good job of like getting back to like what we love about Fantastic Four and getting back to like the comics and everything. I mean, just the colors on the suits felt like they popped right off the page.
Yes.
And I loved that. I think it really paid a really beautiful homage to that era. I think the acting was spectacular. The set designs were amazing. I mean, like, let's give some like round of applause to like the entire staff that worked on the
And
special
built the
effects.
sets.
Like
they also
and
built the physical sets.
Yes, it was so beautiful. I think I'm really excited to see what Marvel is going to do with this cast because I think it's been such a long time since we've had like new Marvel, and we're like, this feels like what it felt whenever Iron Man first came out.
Like a whole nother sandbox.
Yes, like
Yes.
do you remember like whenever you saw Iron Man? Like I was like in 8th grade when that first movie came out, and I remember being like, oh my gosh, this is it, this is what we've been waiting for,
Yes.
and that feels like this is Marvel's next like step in the just this new Marvel. I'm ready.
100%.
I'm ready for it.
100%. What about you, Trey? What are your thoughts on the Fantastic Four? Tell us what you liked.
They could not have picked a more perfect time to put our favorite, not trio, but you know, what would you call quadruple?
Favorite family. First family. The first family
You're
of
right.
Marvel.
Family. Favorite family.
Oh, Vin Diesel. Family.
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 they picked the perfect time period to put them in. The 60s is right where they fit. It was just like very futuristic. Like, you know, they're very much looking forward to the future.
Yes.
New technologies. Pedro was fantastic. Like he no pun intended. He was.
You stole my joke.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Pedro was amazing. Mainly because like you believe like he is the smartest man in the world at that point, and like the way he's like constantly on the chalkboard, like loved like each performance of each character was to the T. Like the Thing was fantastic. The way he interacts with the kids on the streets, it's like that's been grim to me. Like he's a hometown hero. Goes back to his area. He's buying cookies for the kids. Buying for
I don't
the family.
know. The car's pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna throw it at you. It's like maybe throw it at them next time. It's like I love that so much. And then the way they all interact with each other, like you truly believe Ben and Reed are best friends. Without a doubt, you know Reed and Sue are madly in love with each other, and you know Johnny and Sue love each other much, and they're all just one big happy family.
That great chemistry between that force.
And the bickering was hilarious as well. Like it's like, oh, thank you. I'm so glad you were gonna go get that for me. And then Sue just appeared. It's like, you know, I really don't like it when you just appear like that. Like, you scared the heck out of me. But it was fantastic. And then like, their dynamic so much, and like the very end there, like I thought we were gonna have like a 3-minute baby moment where it was just gonna be there, and we're just like, oh no, don't take Sue from me. And then she came back, and tears, just nothing but tears. And last thing I'll say that, like, just like G said, it was like very much a moment. It was like at the end of Iron Man when you see Nick Fury show up at the end, you're like, oh my gosh, we're going somewhere now. Like the Avengers are coming. But when we see Doom and Franklin, it was like, oh my gosh, here we go.
It's
Buckle
about
up.
to go down.
And that's all I got to say.
That's amazing. What about you, Krista? What do you have to say about the Fantastic Four?
I thought it was amazing. Not to
fantastic.
steal.
Change that adjective.
I didn't want to
already
be,
used it.
well, I didn't
We don't
want to
wanna
be
beat that
accused of
horse to
stealing
death.
somebody's joke. So it was fantastic. I like you guys have said, like the chemistry between Reed and Sue, like they look like they actually love each other.
Like, are we sure that they're not
Are we
actually
sure?
in love? Are we sure Franklin isn't their actual baby?
Let's not spread rumors.
Right? There's enough of that
There's
online
enough
already.
going on about that.
There's enough online
But
already.
just like their family dynamic, I think I was telling the team earlier this morning, I was like, their family dynamic is just like, they're just so happy with each other. Like, I don't see them getting annoyed with each other. I'm like, my family could never. My family could never.
Mine does not resemble the Fantastic Four.
No. But and the suits were amazing. I was really, really trying to get that cool sweater from Hot Topic, and they were just sold out everywhere. But because I love the suit designs.
Yeah.
And it was just such a great movie, and just seeing all of the seeing Pedro being stretched.
Oh, that was horrific.
Was horrific.
That was like the least gruesome
I was
thing
like,
I've
no.
ever
I don't
seen.
know why.
I cannot watch Pedro die again. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's not
do it.
again.
Well, it's weird, but I thought of Sid from Toy Story. That's what came to mind.
I
Just
thought
like
of a
torturing
giant
a
kid with
toy.
his stretch arms.
No.
That's what I was
Like, here we
thinking.
go.
It
Sid
made
from
me-
Toy Story would do that.
It made me think. I apologize to every single Gumby toy I played with as a
Yes.
kid,
Or
and did that
Stretch
too. I was like,
Armstrong.
I'm so
Stretch them.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies.
Yeah. It was just I love the movie, and I'm a Marvel fan. Like I love and I take it in as individual thing. I don't like to compare it to things. I don't like to think, oh, like this face sucks. It's what did we say? It's like pizza. Like I like pizza.
All pizza is
All
good.
pizza is good.
Literally,
And-
some pizza might taste better than others, but at the end of the day, it's pizza.
60s
And
pizza,
at the end of the day, we're back in the Marvel universe. Like this
Yes.
is anything,
We're back on.
any chance we can get to be back in this Marvel universe that everybody loves. Like I'm gonna take it. Like I don't care what you guys think. Like I like it.
I'm gonna eat my pizza.
I'm gonna eat my pizza the way I want it.
Heck yeah.
And so it was just such a great movie. And I do need to mention that the Silver Surfer was amazing. Like I remember seeing all the TikToks of her
Yes.
I herald his beginning.
Oh,
Yes,
in my
herald
head,
your
rent-free.
That sound just lives in my head
Yeah.
rent free.
Yep.
And so seeing it done on the screen, I was like, she just
Badass.
delivered that line
Total badass.
so
Yes.
amazing.
Well, and then I love that the spike in Google of what does the word Herald mean? After they dropped that in the trailer.
Come on, guys.
And everybody
Cool word.
This is America.
Dictionary.com. What does Herald?
What does Harold have to do?
Ramus?
And then like Johnny, like he's like Johnny likes space. Johnny likes women. It just makes sense.
A naked space woman.
Such a Johnny moment.
And it was so great. And Joseph Quinn's just portrayal of Johnny was amazing.
Yes.
Like he was Johnny.
100%.
But yes, those are my thoughts. I loved it. I really want to go see it again over and over. So
Same. I could watch that over and over again. It was unapologetically a comic book movie.
Yes.
Yes.
We had all kinds of quirky characters. We had robot butlers. We had who were making cribs and doing all kinds of fun stuff. It was just a fun movie. I love the dynamic, love the chemistry, like everyone said. But the part that stood out to me is they hinted at how broken Reed can be sometimes.
Yeah.
In his pursuit of the solution, he weighs all options, even the mortifying options, even the terrible trade your kid option is on the table because he needs all solutions laid out for him to pick the best possible one. And I think they did a great job in giving us a tease of that. They didn't go all the way, but they gave us a tease enough to know that Reed is ultimately a good guy, but sometimes he can make decisions that will put everybody in jeopardy, even the ones he loves. So they
He's an
did hint
overthinker.
at that. Yeah, he definitely overthinks it, but overall, great film. Highly recommend you go watch it. I definitely apologize to the audio guys monitoring the audio. In case you haven't seen it, I'm sincerely sorry that we
Oh
just
my God,
ruined that
so
whole
sorry.
film. But now we get into the reason we are here. Alien Earth.
Yeah.
This show, nightmares. I was so scared for the activation. We haven't got a chance to go through Code Red and go through the activation. They are here in San Diego, and they set up the crash site from the show. We're going to talk about it spoiler-free. It's out August 12th, so you'll be able to see it then. So we're going to keep it spoiler-free at first. This show, nightmare fuel. It's nightmare fuel. Like, we've all seen the Alien movies. We're always in space,
Yes.
so we're safe. It's not happening here. It's happening in space somewhere.
Just
It's some
kidding.
poor crew. No, this show brings it back, as the
literally
series title
hitting
says.
close to home.
Yes. Alien Earth brings the terrifying xenomorphs onto our planet. It's chaos, it's action-packed, it's gripping, and the cast is amazing. They're so good. I'm sucked right in. The cinematography, the lighting, all of it. It doesn't feel like a TV show. It feels like a large...
Like a documentary.
Especially the
kind
sets.
of-
It's
yeah,
like a
like they're
film. The
following.
sets
Yeah.
are complex. The camera work is nuts. The effects. They do a really good job of what I think the Alien movies were great on, just like Jaws, in showing you just enough.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Your
the
imagination will
build-
do
Yeah,
way
Yeah.
you
more.
fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
You fill in the blanks. What did you think of the show? Spoiler free?
Just like you said, like it makes your skin crawl.
Yes.
And it's like you're on the edge because like we know this property, we know the xenomorphs and how terrible they can be, and it is truly terrifying to think like what's going to happen now that they're here on Earth. Like how are we going to contain this?
Yes. And interesting solution to that, possible solution, it's set up in the series, if you've seen the trailers, that there are a group of cyborg slash meta enhanced hybrids that are not quite human, but they have human consciousness, so they have increased abilities. And that is what this show is going to introduce into the mix. So we have humans, just us regular flesh bags.
Cyborgs.
We have cyborgs and we have xenomorphs, and they are all going to come crashing because this ship crashes, like we said, on Earth. And you see the devastation in the first episode.
Not in a field somewhere. It's like right in downtown.
Yeah, crashes in, people arrive on
That's
the scene
great.
to help.
I love that.
So it's a really
So-
positive,
Yeah, it's
uplifting.
very
They come and they help
uplifting. It's a summer-
rebuild
it's a
cities,
summer watch.
and they cure like all of these diseases, and
Yes.
they like
Of course.
food banks and everything. No more hunger. Love
Exactly.
that. Yay.
No, but they do start off with research. That's the whole point of the spaceship being up there, is to research, to investigate
science
alien
and
lives.
everything.
They have them locked away, but as you know, when humans tinker with things we shouldn't, chaos happens.
Humans don't do
They're
that.
let
They would never
loose.
do
No,
that.
we would never.
I've
we
definitely
would
never seen
experiment on things we
films
shouldn't.
about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But yeah, that's what happens. They're let loose, but now they're here on Earth. So instead of just having a crew full of people to eat and then you just float through in space, no, now they have an entire
buffet.
They're not going to run out of food.
It's an endless, bottomless buffet.
Exactly. And they replicate so quickly that this thing can get out of hand. So we cannot wait for August 12th for the start of this series on FX and Hulu. Just, I hate horror things. I never watch horror movies. I get forced to watch them, but I did it in the daytime, like I said. And now,
Did you watch Mickey Mouse afterwards so that you can?
Everyone knows
Watch
my
Big Ben
go-to
afterwards.
is Captain America: Winter Soldier
Right,
after
right,
watching a
right.
horror movie. It makes me feel brave
And
enough
did
to
you
go to
watch it?
sleep. I can neither confirm nor deny that I also watched it
you
in
have
the
like an
daytime.
album saved, so if you
I
can't
do.
watch it,
It's
you
like
could just be like
horror
okay,
movie playlist
Captain
recovery.
Okay, great,
You're
great.
just like it's just
Boom.
pictures.
Yes,
Rolling
it's just Steve
pictures.
Rogers for the jog.
I can do this all
Just in
day.
that compression shirt. Yes, I can. Chris Evans all day would make me feel better. Yes, but no, it's a great series. I can't wait for everybody to see it. Now to get it into the meat and potatoes of this series. It is terrifying. Episode 1 has a lot to set up, and I think they did a really good job introducing a wide swath of characters.
Oh, yeah.
It's a juggling act. We're in space, but we're also in a research facility on Earth, and then we're in a city on Earth. So we get all these 3 scenarios introducing multiple
they're all
characters
connected.
in each setting. Yes, I love the connection.
Ooh, I love when they can do that.
The metahuman cyborg enhanced hybrids that we were talking about, they're kids dying. They're terminal children. They take the terminal children and they give them hybrid bodies that are enhanced. They're faster. They're stronger.
The Lost Boys.
Yes, essentially, the Lost Boys. It's a boy genius who is
Yeah.
terminally ill himself. He's experimenting to see if we can switch human consciousness into this evolved form that could live forever.
Yeah.
And the main female protagonist in this, she's the first experiment. And then they tell her, hey, you want to be a big sister and more come along. Well, they let her watch her brother because they told her brother she died. Like all these, you have to cut, you get into this program, but you
Yeah.
have to cut ties to your old life.
Yeah.
There's the connection there. And the crew that's doing the research ends up crashing into Earth.
He's the first respond medic that goes to the call.
Yes. So he's a first responder. He's a medic. And she watches him. She can watch her old life. Like she can watch the real world from the facility, but she can never interact. No communication, none of that. And
Oh, that must be really hard.
It's odd, but she doesn't have human emotions. Remember,
Oh, that's right.
which is
That's
what
right.
they made
Because
a
they kind of
cyborg.
like,
Yes, they've kind of muted
neutralized
it,
all of that.
and they feed synthetic hormones.
Okay.
to
I
I love that
simulate.
reaction.
That's
They're like,
right.
why is she so interested in her brother? Like, she shouldn't be. It's like, that's still the human part of her. Like, she wants to know where her siblings
yeah.
are.
Because
Yes.
it's not fully gone.
Yeah, because she is a lab experiment, but she's not behaving the way she's supposed to.
Right.
She is breaking the programming. She doesn't have human emotions, but she has such a deep connection to her brother that when the ship crashes on Earth, her brother's in there. Mind you, the Xenomorphs are loose in this ship.
And they have no idea.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they don't know what's on the ship. They just know it's a crash site. So they're walking through.
It's like, don't go in there.
They're rescuing. They're checking if anybody's alive.
Yeah.
They're sealing up and labeling. Meanwhile, you see these just tiny little, just crawling
Those
in.
new little specimens, like,
Yes.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Little like
Oh,
caterpillar thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
gosh.
they just
burrow
latch
into
on.
you.
That's
It's like, no, thank you.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Like I said,
That's
nightmare fuel. You'll tuck your pants into your socks.
That's why I don't like going camping
I'm just-
outside.
I just cover myself in bug spray now.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
it.
They don't make bug spray strong enough.
Yeah, it's not for aliens. But yeah, so she's watching him in peril at this site, and news gets to them that hey, there's something contaminated that's loose, and it's
Yeah.
there, and it's a danger. So our main female protagonist gets the idea to go out and essentially test drive these enhanced individuals on a rescue mission.
Wendy is leading the Lost Boys.
100, and I love the nod to Peter Pan that they give.
I'm a huge Peter Pan fan.
as
Like,
they're
You never would
transforming.
think that Peter Pan and Alien would go together, but here we are.
it makes sense. Like, you're never going to grow old. We're
Yeah.
here to never
Yeah,
learn.
it
Like,
does.
It's perfect.
There's
yeah,
a
they
lot of
take
parallels.
your consciousness and they try to get you into a young adult body, young adult mind forever. So
Just end it there, and it's a happy movie.
And
Yeah, no.
and the reason
Oh, no.
We've solved so many
Oh,
things.
if only.
well, and the reason they can't use adults is because we're too rigid in our mindset and in our beliefs. So
That's
that's why
fair.
we can't transfer.
set.
That's fair.
Kids are malleable.
Yeah, they're still
So
Play-Doh.
there's-
They got
exactly.
They got bubblegum brains.
So they're able to be transformed into the enhanced bodies. But yeah, so now she has a reason to go, and they're aware that it's her brother. She watches him obsessively, like
yeah.
Trey said. They're wondering why.
Yeah.
She's cunning. She's convincing, and the boy genius is like,
why not?
right,
Yeah,
why
go for
not?
it.
Let's run the experiment. What's the worst that can
Yeah.
happen?
What's the worst that
Yeah.
can happen?
Meanwhile, the scientists are like, well, there's billions of dollars of tech here. Like, if one of these goes down, trips and falls out of the ship.
All right, your bill, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
lots of bad things could happen.
Yes,
so.
exactly. But he's just like, caution to the wind. Who cares? And it's funny because it is a bit dystopian. And they do mention that Earth is owned by private corporations. They own pieces of Earth. Like, entire sections of the Earth are owned by a handful of corporations.
Do we know where, like, in the timeline this falls?
This is... I didn't see a time on the screen. I saw the locations, but it didn't give
It
a
was
time.
2120, if I remember correctly.
Somewhere around there. So we're in the future. Like I said, it's a dystopian future because corporations own everything. But it's so much more than that in the terror and the horror aspect. Like when the ship, the reason it came is because they got into a crash. The scientists go into hypersleep.
Yeah.
So they go into hypersleep, and while they hypersleep, the ship kind of does its thing. An incident happened while they were in hypersleep that broke the specimens loose. And as you
Just
know,
when you're getting attached to these characters.
exactly, they're like, "Hey, let's get you."
They're really
like
good
I
at
said,
that.
Wait to see them
there's
bicker
a
all
lot of
season.
heavy lifting done in this show
So
because
don't get attached to
you
anybody.
get introduced. They're cunning, they're funny, they're quirky, and they're dead.
And they're
Just
dead.
as fast.
And their food.
Just as fast. And there was the first time you see it, it's terrifying because the girl's trying to break in to one of the security bays, and he's
cyborg
logging
guy's like,
everything that's
"No."
going on.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Open the door." So he goes, and he seals the
welds
door,
it
like
shut.
welds it shut. And she's like, "You asshole, come on!" And you know, because she stops talking and does that horror movie thing where they're lit through the glass and they're just like, so.
But for nothing, because he just breaks through.
Yeah, it was all for naught because, of course,
So her
they're
last
super
moment,
strong.
he was being an a-hole to her.
100%
He
was being
could've
an
just
a-hole,
let her in.
but he had a contingency. There was an
Could've just
escape
let her in.
pod, apparently.
The
that
impact
he was
chamber.
Not
the
used to
impact
him.
chamber.
Not used
so
to
it
him.
was. He was literally, he was nonchalant. It was very odd. And you could tell he's a cyborg, and he just boop boop enters the data, opens a pod, and the xenomorph is like cracking through,
terrifying.
it's so scary. He gets in the pod, and it's like clawing through the door,
Yeah.
trying to open the glass.
They didn't crash like it would have broke through.
Yes, 100%. And he's in the pod. The pod's closing, but the alien's in now. So it closes just as the saliva drips on his cheek. Oh,
Way too close.
That reminds me of what was it in Jurassic Park when she's trying to in
yes,
the kitchen
yes,
scene and
it
the
was
raptors
very much.
run- when you're
it
just
was
like, oh
very
no,
much
there's
that
time.
raptor scene.
God,
Like
I still
said,
have nightmares about that scene.
Yes, like I said, like Jaws and Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
type of moments are very much in this alien.
Like what's in the dark?
Yes, your mind just runs with the possibilities in a terrifying way, and I can't wait to see more. Oddly enough, in the daytime, while the sun's
Look,
out,
I'm a horror fanatic. I would watch it.
you would
any
eat this
point.
up. You would eat
I'll watch
this
it
up
at
the
any
whole
point.
season. I
Sci-fi
think
fans, horror fans, like this is your show.
this is definitely your show. If you're a fan of Alien, the franchise,
Oh, love Alien.
Finally on TV.
Do you think we'll get
yes.
Sigourney Weaver?
Ooh.
Like a
I'm
cameo?
not speculating. I'm not speculating.
Maybe.
I don't-
Look,
it's-
I'm
it's
hoping.
Space. We can make it up as we go along, guys.
Don't apply our logic to a
Exactly. Our
fictional.
limited Earth mindset to a future that's
This is why we wouldn't become hybrids because we're too rigid.
exactly. No, that doesn't work. I don't even want to give it
No,
a
that
shot.
was a dumb suggestion, Krista. Don't ever say that again.
How dare you? No, but I highly recommend it, guys. August 12th, Alien Earth debuts on Hulu, and please watch it because it is so good.
a must watch.
Now we have to go. These wristbands are for the activation. That is a recreation of the crash site that
See
I
if we
just
could survive.
finished. Exactly, that I just finished like having anxiety attacks about.
Now you get to be a
Now,
part
go
of
live it
it.
out.
So we need to figure out how long we would survive at the crash site.
I would die instantly.
So it's just who's going to be the fastest is the real question.
It's really
Yeah.
what it is.
That's
'Cause
what
you
it's going to
don't
come down to.
you don't have to be faster than the
me.
aliens.
Like,
You
I'm
just have to be
tripping-
faster than
I
each
am
other.
tripping all of you.
You're going to
There's
twist
no need.
yourself in the
You are
process. You already have a bump
You're 100%
ankle.
going to twist your ankle.
I'm gonna stick my leg out.
Just like classic horror girl. I'm like, no, please.
Yeah, guys. So that's been our amazing weekend here at San Diego. We do have to go because we have to go to the activation. I tried to hold it off as long as I could to see like, oh no, they shut it down. No, I mistakenly just made it in the evening now, so it's
even
terrifying.
spookier.
It's
So
even
we won't
more.
be sleeping tonight.
I will not be sleeping tonight.
Well, it's
I
okay.
will
Just fall asleep to your Captain America
I will
picture.
put on Captain America and just stay
And
up
just,
till
like,
I
cuddle it.
black out. I'm gonna go buy a plushie at San
There you
Diego
go.
Comic-Con.
Sleep with all the lights
sleep
on.
with my Chris Evans. Save me, Cap. Because that's my metahuman. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Con Culture Podcast. We'll catch you guys next time.